The first contact. We never know what we will face when we open the door. Hey, everybody!
Oh, what's up, haircut?
Hey, hello.
Oh, hi. Who's that gentleman?
I got a haircut, and it's been 13 months.
Whoa. I mean, this is a big night. This is a big night. So thank you for tuning into the Nest Theater's Twitch channel or YouTube channel or Facebook channel. Rant's got a haircut today. We could talk about that forever, but that's not what
we were going to televise it, and apparently I was going to stream it over Twitch, and apparently Twitch doesn't care for the copywritten music that they're playing in the salon.
Oh, is that why?
Well, I think that was the major factor in the old streaming of the chop that never happened. So, ta-da!
Stream of the chop. I'll tell you what. Who's that handsome European model on the other rectangle?
Oh, is it Klaus?
Oh, what? Your name's Klaus?
Yes, my name is Klaus.
Your last name is Shaky. Your last name is Shaky. We're out of practice. I got to tell you, I'm real excited about this night tonight because we're trying a new show here on Twitch for the Nest Theater from our dear friends, players and performers at the Nest, called Tears for Peers.
Oh, yeah.
And the idea is that we're going to have some subjects tackled, and then they're going to be ranked in tiers by the people arguing for which one is best. And it's exciting because you at home get to be involved and also argue cases along the way. Yeah, Rance?
I can't wait. I can't wait to see it. If there's anything that I've learned from this past year, it's that we as a race have gotten good at opinions.
Humans have opinions. We're so glad. We're so glad. I this is the way we're going to use them for good tonight.
Yeah, or we're either going to use them for good or for who cares. Like that's exactly what it's going to be.
That's right. That's right. We'll use them for good or for who cares. If you don't know about the Nest Theater and Let's Keep Theaters in Columbus, Ohio, CBus, as we call it here in the city, you can go to nesttheater.com to learn anything about the theater that you'd like, including all of our virtual shows we've been streaming since March 2020, over 120 virtual shows since 13 months ago. And we're happy to announce that those virtual shows, though they will still continue sparingly, will be put to the side for real, physical, public classes and shows coming up soon. In May, we'll be having classes for our returning students and performers. And in June, we'll be starting with our new level 1 class, which is, you can go to nesttheater.com/classes to sign up for that level 1 right now. Ta-ta. Additionally, we can have public shows in June, we think. So fingers crossed, as long as Ohio does it right.
Yes.
People go get their vaccines and take care of each other along the way. Ideally, we'll be opening up for public, sparing public shows mid-June or so. So, yeah, we're real excited about that. Until then, we have virtual shows like this one tonight where you get to play along and get geeked. How about that?
Yeah, I want to see it, Tara. I want to see it.
I'm ready. Are you ready? Hey,
I'm ready.
Want to talk about our loving host tonight while I put some hot music on for his introduction?
You bet. Our loving host is Al Stanton, aka Wizard Dollar, and he's brought what he refers to as his gaggle of pals, and they're going to be going over these topics together. Feel free to jump in the comments. I'm sure Al will say more. Hey everyone, it's Al!
Woo! Hi, Al!
Hi everyone, how are you guys?
Great. We're so glad you're doing this. Are you ready to take it away?
I am. Hey Tara, I can't tell too good. Is that Brad Pitt on the screen with us up there?
Is that Bill Shakespeare?
Is that
Bill Shakespeare over there?
Who is that? Who is that?
That's just too handsome.
He's just
too handsome.
It's gross. It's gross.
Klaus.
That's Klaus.
Oh no! Hey, have fun on the show. We're looking in the shadows. Anyone at home streaming, if you have comments, we'll be throwing them up on the big board for Al and the gaggle of pals to deal with as they see fit. So feel free to comment throughout the show. And Al, you ready to take it away? Do it, buddy.
Let's do it.
Toot toot.
Oh, hi everybody. Welcome to Tears for Peers. If you've ever watched one of my 24-hour live streams, you kind of know what we're about to do. We got a couple great subjects that we're going to go through. You guys are going to help us decide. So get ready. Say hi in the comments. We're going to get going. Let's meet our gaggle of pals, our panelists for the night. First up, you know him from Sad Pizza Party. It's Adam Byers.
Is this our new 80s pop podcast? Here's for
No, I'm so sorry.
Oh, okay.
I'm so sorry. That's next week.
Oh, okay.
That's next week. You know her from Good Morning Daddies. It's Katie. Somewhere there she is.
Hi.
And last but not least, she was a last-minute sub-in, so everybody give her a big round of applause for helping us out tonight. From Smart Babies, it's Bridget.
Woo!
Hi.
Oh, look at these hilarious people I've assembled. I'm excited. All right, so you guys know what kind of categories we have, and we're going to do this one first up because it was the one that when we talked, everybody really connected with it right away. So our first category for the night, and everybody in the chat, please help us out. Let us know what you think. Our first category is the cryability of the Pixar movies. Cryability of Pixar movies. Are you guys ready to rank them?
Born ready.
Yes.
Okay. Rance or Tara, can you throw it up on the screen for me?
I have a feeling you're
there it is. All right. So our categories are inconsolable, pretty self-explanatory. Just give me a moment. Those are those times in the movie theater you're a little scared to cry, but maybe, the times you're at home, you just let loose, whatever. Well, that hurt. Not, it's a good cry, but it's not something that's going to affect you long term. Happy tears, which are different from sad tears. I hope everybody knows that.
Makes sense.
And the last category, it just cheers me up. It's a feel-good movie. There's a couple of them on here. So I think we should just go ahead and get started. We already got some great comments, too. Up. Number 1 is Up, and then all the rest.
Truly, if I ever have to cry for some reason, I do use the first 10 minutes, the sequence of Up. I do. Yeah. Always.
Also, like what a fast arena to cry in. They do not go slow with that.
Yeah, no pulled punches with that intro.
No,
yeah,
and
especially
just the music of that intro. Just the music is enough. The rest of the movie, I don't care about it. For 10 minutes.
Well, the rest of the movie is also sad. The ending is one of the most heartbreakingly like not happy cries, but one of those like vindicated cries where you're just like, it's over. Yeah. It's over. So yeah, I think we all agree. Inconsolable. Everybody remember? Okay.
It takes me a while to recover from that. I can only really see it once a year.
I won't watch it because it makes me cry. I don't like things that make me cry. I know that's weird. Can I throw out one that I think is it is a Pixar movie. It doesn't really make me cry. It cheers me up. Do you guys like A Bug's Life?
It's my favorite one.
A Bug's Life?
A Bug's Life is so good.
Yes, absolutely.
But like, there's no
favorite Pixar movie.
There's no cry. There's a little conflict in the movie, but
there's good vengeance, and that's what I like.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, the voice cast in that, if we're just talking about feel good, Dave Foley from Kids in the Hall, Julie Louis-Dreyfus.
Yeah. You got
come on.
Doesn't Lithgow play the bad guy?
Nope. Oh, we're not going to talk about who plays the bad guy.
Different bad guy.
No, I mean, I don't even think I can't remember, but I don't even think there's a cryable moment.
Yeah. Oh
no, there's some moments where you're kind of like, I mean, when like people finally like come together to support. Oh, so spoiler alert for movies that have been out since the 90s.
Yeah, we should say that.
Yeah, there's like that great moment when everybody comes together to be like united, which is kind of like more of like a fist bump thing, but not so much anything that would make you cry.
I've never at it.
Let's get right back into it then. Let's try and fill up these other columns before we just go for the main. I mean, there's some pretty obvious picks on here as far as what could go in Inconsolable.
The first Toy Story, I think, is happy tears, definitely. If tears at all, maybe cheers me up, but
yeah.
I think that number 2 is around either Well That Hurt or Happy Tears.
I think it hurt because it wasn't as good as the first one. Sorry,
I do just kind of feel like the whole series just progresses and cry because the nostalgia factor increases.
Right.
So we start out 1 happy, whereas 2 we're crying a little bit more. It just keeps going till number 4 where you're just fully like, this is my childhood that I don't have anymore.
I cried in the movie theater with my mother when I saw the third one, and she told me to stop.
That's
I was
unnecessary.
24 years old.
So yeah, I think I agree with Toy Story being in happy tears. It's feel good. It's the start of Pixar. You've got the happy ending of everybody being happy around Christmas. I mean, yeah. Toy Story 2, I think Jesse's story alone is what puts it up there and Well That Hurt.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. And then Toy Story 3, I think we need to talk about these last two because these are pretty I don't know how to. I don't really like Toy Story 4.
Got to be honest with you. This is the part where I let everyone else talk because haven't yet seen the fourth one. I just assume it's pretty good. That's all.
It was okay. I think the third one was definitely like give me a moment, but the fourth one might have just been maybe more of like the happy tears, I guess. Also, because after the fourth one, I was happy that they're finally done.
I was gonna say, does it feel like an unnecessary movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I haven't seen it, and that's probably why.
So wait, where are we feeling on 3?
I think that I maybe didn't see the fourth.
Yeah, I don't even know the plot. What I mean,
Oh, God.
How old is
Ladies and gentlemen, my expert panel that I assembled to help me rank these things, they haven't even seen half the movies.
I mean, would you rather
Here's the
fake
thing,
it?
All
Go
that
ahead.
you have to do is tell me a plot, and I can tell you if I'd cry to that.
Okay. Let's do this. I haven't seen Toy Story 4. Can I make a plot real quick? I think in Toy Story 4, Andy's got to be like 24 or 25 at this point. I mean, like, he's no longer a kid. He comes back from college and he sells all the toys. He lets his mom sell all the toys at a garage sale. Like, I know there was a garage sale in the second movie, but this time he's like, no, get rid of those things, man. Like, they're so old. I don't even want my kid. No, Andy has a kid now. And Andy has a kid, and his kid doesn't like the toys.
All right. Thank you, Adam, for the riff. What are you doing?
In Toy Story 4, they actually do run away. The toys run away.
They run away. Cool. Guys, I need to know where I'm putting Toy Story 3.
Toy Story
Just
give
me a moment. I think that's perfect.
Okay. Because somebody pointed out, I think it was TD Loves Fun, our very own Tara DeFran. It's the moment with the fire.
Okay. Yeah.
It's the moment with the fire.
Yeah.
Toy Story 4, I'm going to just say, well, that hurt because it's the end of the franchise.
Yeah.
That's fair.
And I don't want to ruin it for anybody who hasn't seen it, but there's some like pretty character breaking moments in this movie that change everything that we just learned about a certain character over 3 movies. So we'll say, well, that hurt. Hey, why don't we go under the ocean and talk about Finding Nemo?
Okay.
I thought you were going to say Cars.
No. Let's go down in the ocean blue and talk about Mater. No. Finding Nemo.
I haven't seen it.
The first one, I mean, I cried. I cried for sure at the first one. Probably just give me a moment because... But it was also happy tears, so it really just depends. But the sad parts were really sad.
They definitely, but it has such a happy ending, and like that is where this one gets hard. Maybe just a well that hurt because we do dip real hard into some painful stuff, but then we come right back.
Right.
I mean, they cover everything from child abandonment to just going out on your own. It's pretty difficult.
I think Matt says hot take Ratatouille is it just give me a moment because I don't find it interesting at all and I want to put it off watching it again.
I get
interesting.
I get it.
Interesting.
Can I say I don't know what it is, but why do I relate to characters than I do like undersea characters? I really had trouble connecting with the characters in the Finding Nemo movies. I don't know. I think I'm just weird.
I had trouble connecting with the father figure. I didn't like him.
Sure.
I wonder why. I think that Finding Nemo has the same kind of sadness, virtue, happiness thing that Up does, where it's definitely like that first 10 minutes of watching. Spoiler alert again for a movie that came out in 2004. Nemo's mom gets murdered, guys, and all of his brothers and sisters die.
That's fair.
A lot of fish die.
Which sets up a weird helicopter parent complex. It's a lot deeper than a movie about a fish getting lost in the ocean. I think sad parts are sad. The happy parts are happy. I think it goes and just give me a moment, personally.
Yeah, that
agreed.
Is fair. I forgot the moment of the mother. If a mom dies, I'm over. It's
that half of these movies. That's what happens in the first 5 minutes.
That's true. There's a lot of death.
When they go into a storyboard meeting, the first thing up is a Post-it note that says, "We kill a parent," and then at the end it says, "But the person realizes they didn't need them," and then it's all from there. And then they're like, "How do we fill the middle?"
Right. Comedy.
So are we going to do Finding Dory then?
Yeah, I think Finding Dory is one of those weird, like, there's a couple Pixar movies in here where they kind of made like 2 or 3 in a row that were just okay. I think Ellen DeGeneres has lost a lot of her shine recently. Don't want to bring up anything too terrible, but it's just
I'll just say the fish on the set were not swimming happily.
Oh, we've got puns.
But I will say it's the Finding Dory is probably more cheer me up. I can't really remember too much from it. It was just okay.
Yeah,
Nemo and Marlin aren't in it really all that much, and it's got a happy ending, but no like terribly sad endings. It's kind of a retread of the first one. So we'll say cheer me up. Notice how I didn't put any terrible categories in here. Nothing says it was bad.
Matt says Finding Dory, Ellen to get me out of this movie and into the theater playing Monsters Inc.
That's a coincidence because now we're going to be talking about
Finding Bore Me.
Let's talk about
does Finding bore me?
If we're gonna go Monsters University, I mean, love those movies so much, but I mean, I didn't cry. If anything, I kind of cried happy tears in the first one for Boo.
Yeah, but I didn't.
Ooh.
I think. Well, the hello, fellow peers. The main issue we're running into here is that I had a hard time crying in a lot of these, so I have sympathy crying that I'm trying to give out here. I definitely didn't cry at either one of the Monsters movies. I liked them.
Adam, we have a lot to unpack for you if you want to.
Yeah,
stay on a little bit longer.
Yeah, no, of course, I'm not leaving. No.
I think that Monsters Inc. goes in happy tears. It's too happy. Bad only tears.
Apparently, that's a rumor that's being floated around about me that's unfounded.
And that's from the official Nest account too, so you can't.
Well,
you can't deny it.
Hearsay. Okay.
I will also put. I think Monsters University is more just cheer me up. It's just a fun universe to go back to. They're in college. The ending is the beginning of the next film, so it's just it's just a
prequel vibes.
Feel good movie. It's a feel good movie. Yeah. I would like to talk about what I call. I would say it's probably up there with some of the worst Pixar movies.
Okay.
I don't think I've met anybody that's actually seen it. But The Good Dinosaur.
I don't know what that is.
I never saw that.
Do you have a plot for me?
Oh, yes. Okay. Here's what The Good Dinosaur is.
Adam, a real plot.
Okay, you should
real plot.
I haven't seen it.
Yes. Well, The Good Dinosaur came out. Yeah, Adam, just riff for 15 minutes.
Hey, man.
It's a dinosaur.
It's about
good.
It's okay. So it is about. The plot is really simple. A dinosaur gets lost from his family, and he meets a wild boy.
Okay.
Who they end up teaming up, and they have to get back to the dinosaur's family. The young boy has been abandoned, and it's led to believe that his family may have been killed. I can't remember exactly the ending of the film, so I don't want to give it away. But it's like a road trip comedy. It's a road trip comedy, but with a long necked dinosaur and a prehistoric boy.
I mean, seems unrealistic. Dinosaur and humans at once.
That's what I was going to say. This movie presumes that they were both around at the same time. Well, that hurt scientifically.
So do you just want me to put it in the same category as the talking toys or the talking fish, then, if it's unrealistic?
Don't patronize me. Put it in cheers.
I don't really care.
Put it in cheers.
Based on that description, for me, it does kind of sound like a Tarzan, but with dinosaur situation.
Okay. That's not a bad way to look at it.
And that's
that's the important question.
It looks like I have to make a new category called "Is Phil Collins present?" And he's not. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
I think we can all agree. WALL-E, inconsolable.
Oh yeah. Also a little bit like too close to home in terms of what's going on in the world.
You mean that the world is crumbling? Yes.
Sure.
And we're all getting fat. Hey, shout out to the 50 pounds I gained in quarantine.
Oh yeah.
You look so great.
Inconsolable.
I'll tell you what though, I want one of those chairs.
That's the problem, Bridget.
I said I want, not that I use.
That being said,
Bridget saw that movie and she was like, "Go on, I'm listening."
What is this, Shark Tank? Because I'm investing.
Let's get away from the robot and go back to that really cool spaceship with all the fat people.
I'll say that this is also one of those movies where the ending isn't necessarily like 100% happy.
Right.
It's like another spoiler alert for a movie that came out in like 2007. Our Earth's been destroyed. There's just one little robot. Another robot comes, and then all the people come back. I think that movie might not end as happily as we think it might. So it's like they're coming back to a trash planet.
Oh, and he goes, Wally, and I cry.
Yep. No other part of the movie makes me cry, but when he says his own name, I cry.
Okay, let me move
Somebody in the chat real quick said, does anyone think if Adam Byers takes off his glasses, he'll magically turn from a geeky girl to a super hot popular girl? That's from Brett Smith.
That's for another S tier list of 90s rom-coms.
Jesus.
I have it queued up if we need. No, I'm joking. Hey, let's talk about probably one of the most recent or the most recent Pixar film. I absolutely love this movie with all my heart, Soul.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh. Like, if you could put inconsolable and happy together, it's Soul. Like, everything.
I won't talk too much about this because I don't want to ruin it for anybody who hasn't seen it yet. But there is one scene in this movie that absolutely broke me. We've all experienced loss. We've all experienced grief, especially in this last year. Lord knows that everybody could use something to tell them it's going to be okay.
Yeah.
And Pixar made the perfect movie for that. And I think that this goes in Inconsolable because it just gives you that beautiful feeling about being alive that I don't think any of these movies really do, except for one other. But man, and voice cast as well. Jamie Foxx, Tina Fey. You just get to hang out with those two characters all day? Come on.
Yeah.
I still get to see it, but I'm going to cry just out of respect.
I mean, like, I'm a stone compared to everybody else, apparently, but I definitely got pretty close to crying.
It's good. It's a great. Hey, all these are streaming on Disney Plus as well. So if there's something, this isn't an ad for Disney Plus.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor.
Yeah.
Bridget said, I'm just gonna cry just out of respect. Hey, there's the t-shirt. Let's go something that I think is gonna be pretty well, I don't think it's divisive at all. I think both incredible movies are just cheer me up films.
Yeah.
I would agree.
No fight. I think no fight there.
Yeah, true.
No question really for me.
Gotcha.
We do deal with a baby for a minute, but
let's take a second to appreciate them. 2 is okay. Yeah. Incredibles is probably up there with my favorite Pixar movies. Top 3.
Oh, 1 is amazing.
They made the perfect Fantastic Four movie before they even owned the rights to Fantastic Four. You just remake this. Yeah.
I did like 2. I will say I did like it. Plus, you get to see more of the baby, which I thought was cool because you get to see all the culmination from the cliffhanger from the first one, which is that the baby gets all the superpowers. Spoiler
alert for a movie that came out in 2002 or 4, whatever it was. Okay. Let's move on to what I think is the absolute worst of the worst of this film studio. The Car movies.
What are you going to against Cars?
Oh, what do you not have against Cars?
Was anybody maybe around a child that was obsessed with Cars during this period? Because
yes.
That made these movies incredibly worse for me.
That's my story.
To be fair, Cars came out in 2006. I kind of was a child when these movies came out.
You know what? Maybe that's why we hate it so much, is we were on that cusp age of like, ew, gross.
This is stupid.
That's to kids. We didn't have appreciation for it. And so we were around other kids and we're like, that's lame.
I think I've seen the first Cars movie more than any of the other movies on this list out of sheer, it's just what you said, Katie. I was dating someone, their baby sister, their kid sister, played this movie every single night. We would just sit there, and watch it. And so, I also like Owen Wilson, but these movies are pretty trash.
I liked I liked the first one, but I'm pretty sure each movie ended in New Radical's song, and I can't stand that. So,
and it's just Larry the Cable Guy singing it.
Yeah.
Also, I
guess
can't.
It cheers me up, but if we just had a little bit of a trash pile, it would really go in there.
Well, we could just leave them off.
Let's just say I can do that.
Trash pile for us.
What? You could do that this whole time?
Just cars.
Thank you. Okay.
Boom.
That works.
We live there now.
Congratulations. We'll make it purple. All right.
Indecisive color.
Just cars. Hey, how do people feel about Brave?
I liked Brave, but I think it was more, if anything, it was just cheers me up or happy tears. It was one of the first more feminist movies that Pixar has come out with, so I thought it was happy tears.
Okay.
If anyone else wants to say anything.
I agree with these reasonings.
Hey, here's a fact about how I watched this movie for the first time. Not in theaters, but when I worked at Walmart, I worked in the electronics department, and I just saw all of this movie from it being on the TVs all day long. So I don't think I've ever actually experienced it in a comfortable situation.
That's not really a fun fact. That's more like an anecdote. This is we're fighting, right? So
how dare you?
Okay.
Hey, let's get the last kind of. I think this is just going to go and cheers me up.
Go ahead.
Ratatouille is just a fun movie.
Yep.
Well, here's why. They're making a Broadway musical of it on TikTok. And it goes, Remy, the Ratatouille, the rat of all my dreams.
Oh, fuck.
Yep.
Can we clear that, Tara and Rance? Can we clear that? Is that a clear? Okay.
It might be copyright, Katie.
I just think it's a fun movie. It's sweet. It's got that we just got shut down. Thanks a lot. Nobody is watching. It's just a sweet movie. Patton Oswalt doing his best little. What does Ratatouille offer?
Not entertain Matt.
Does hate this movie.
I can tell.
He offers hair pulling and commentary.
All right.
Here we go.
Let's wrap it.
Let's wrap this one up. Onward. It's one of the newer Pixar movies. Came out last year with Soul.
I haven't seen it.
Want to see it? Haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Katie?
No, I haven't seen it.
Dang.
Can we just put it in Just Cars?
Oh.
Yeah, we'll put Onward in Just Cars. I think I will say. Oh shit!
Way to go, Katie.
Away for 2 seconds. Katie.
I spilled the
Apparently,
beans
this is a VHS tape. I think for just to give some Onward love out there. Onward's a great movie. Very heartstringy, depending on your family situation. So we'll since they haven't seen it, I won't give it away what I think it is.
I want to see it. It looks fun.
All right, last two. Let's do this. Let's just say that Coco's inconsolable. This movie hurts.
100%. Yes.
Yeah, Coco. It hurts a lot.
This isn't just like, well, that hurt. This is like, I'm not gonna be. These two movies are the perfect pairing to watch. I think as well. Yeah. As far as like
similar in terms of,
I'm gonna be okay.
Yeah,
you will never emotionally recover from Coco.
I love the animation design of that movie too. I know it doesn't make me cry, but I mean, it's still freaking awesome.
I think it's just a overall great feel good movie that's also terribly sad and will make you cry.
I kind of want to watch it.
I truly haven't watched this movie yet, only because I know how much it's going to hurt, and because when I watch something that hurts, it takes me months to recover. Her, there were just days after I watched the movie Her where I would just break down.
Oh no!
And that was
the movie Her.
Was it Joaquin Phoenix's mustache?
So it really just takes months for me for an inconsolable movie.
Hey, here's a great movie, but with some terribly sad moments. Inside Out. What are we thinking?
Happy Tears.
I think That Hurt because you really get to see the emotions and like you feel each emotion and you characterize them together. So I don't know. I feel for sadness. That was my favorite character.
I would say that this goes in Just Give Me a Moment for one simple reason. Bing bong, baby. Bing bong.
Okay.
If anybody, it's just one of those things. I don't know. Katie, have you seen Inside Out?
No.
Okay.
But I trust this.
Yeah, I trust you.
I trust
I
you.
will.
I trust you.
I think it's gonna. I'll say, well, that hurt. Just because there's some stuff in this movie that is like, a lot of these movies deal with sudden death or like death of something, and there's just one scene in this that, like, I don't know, it's bad. All right, there you have it. All of the Pixar movies ranked by their cryability. Wow. Where did we get it right? Where did we get it wrong? We got some. Anybody before we move on?
Yeah, we didn't really do the whole like somebody's right, somebody's wrong in that category, but I feel like with the next one, ooh.
Yes. I think we're ready. Say it with me.
Save
download. Yeah, this was
Save download.
Wow. Yeah. We should go over this in the pre-meeting so I know how to do that next time.
Oh, Jenna said she would move The Incredibles up to happy tiers.
Okay.
That's a pretty.
I would need to
pretty
know.
Strong case.
Yeah, exactly what she is thinking.
Why? All right. I think Tara and Rance, do we have time for one more? I just want to double check before we go on. Hell yeah, we do. Okay. Panel, you know what we have available. What would you guys like to do? We have some silly options, and then we have some pretty damn near serious. These are probably going to be knockdown, drag out, fight options. So,
should we maybe ask the audience?
Yeah, let's get the audience, guys. We have 3 other options for you to choose from tonight, as far as rankings that we can do. Let me get out of this. We have best cereals. There's no cryability to these, baby. These are just what's the best out of this grouping. This is where arguments are going to be had.
Oh, big time.
We also have where would we live based off the flag? That's it. We're just going to argue about U.S. flags, guys.
The best category ever.
And which NHL mascot could you take in a fight? There's some pretty good options here, guys. So once we see, we got 1 vote for flags. I can see coming in at the end there.
Although breakfast cereal is fun, man.
Breakfast cereal is hard too.
I've got a crazy hot take on a breakfast cereal.
You think I won't cry at a breakfast cereal? You've got me wrong, bro.
I mean, listen, I've got a hot take for cereals that's going to piss everybody off, watching and in this panel.
The flags also. I think flags is winning.
Is flags winning?
I believe we have 2 votes for flags and 1 vote for cereal. The only reason why you think flags is winning is because Brian Murphy is going crazy.
It's like spamming flags.
We have 3. We're going cereal. We have 3 for cereal.
Let's do it.
Okay. So our categories are: I'd eat that for dinner. Must have. Good backup. I'm having oatmeal. You're just gonna skip breakfast. And last but not least, never had it.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to add a category. Hold on, sorry.
Hold on. I need to know what the category is.
It's cars.
Cars.
That's good.
It's just cars.
Flags next show. You got it.
All right.
Let's see this list.
Here we go. We have lots of good options. We're not going to name all of them right off the top. We'll just go in order of what they're listed. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, okay. There it is. Sorry.
How about this? We're going to go old school rules just real quick. We each get 1 that cannot be moved out of the category we put it in. You could put it in any category, but typically that means it's going to go in the top or the bottom. Man. So I will let my panel go first. Bridget, what is your number 1 can't move out of the category pick?
It's going to be Fruity Pebbles for me. That's number 1. What? I'm having that for dinner.
Oh my God. Oh.
Fruity. What's going on with Fruity Pebbles that makes it a Brinner type meal for you?
I don't know. I'm 7. It's delicious. It's sugary. It tastes good. There's nothing better than it. It comes in. If you put it with marshmallow, you get the most delicious marshmallow Rice Krispies. And I just think the milk tastes good too. I just love Fruity Pebbles. I don't get it very often because it's not good for you, but it's amazing.
Okay. People are really upset about this choice.
So
Really?
There are people saying that you are absolutely crazy for doing that. All right.
Crazy enough to work.
Yeah.
Let's-
I think about
let's-
saying you're 7. That helps.
Let's-
By saying I'm 7, that explains it.
Well, you can make that excuse for anything we're gonna rank.
I know, but
Why did you put California at the top? I don't know. I'm 7. Okay. 7-year-old.
I'm not saying I agree with it. I'm just saying this is the unmovable category. I can't move it.
No, you can't.
I'm not saying I eat it all the time because I am an adult and I need to make adult decisions.
Yeah.
But if my health was not in question, absolutely.
We are not doing flags. I'm so sorry, Brian. I'll text you after, then you can just tell me your opinion on flags.
Jesus. All right.
Katie, you're up. What is your number 1 can't be moved out? I'll give you a chance to look at the cereals we got here. We got some good choices.
In fairness, on this list, there is only one cereal that I can actually eat and digest. That's fine, though. I'm not choosing it. I'm going Honey Bunches of Oats, the blue box, and I'm eating it for dinner.
Oh, okay. Listen, I'm not going to use this phrase lightly, but we are cooking with gasoline now.
Here's the thing about this cereal. This cereal, I would eat it right now. And that's a big thing. It will literally destroy my small intestine. That's what happens if I eat it. And I would eat that one right now. It's nostalgia. It's taste. It's mixtures of textures that are right together. And I don't need milk.
We went from the most childish cereal to the most adult cereal.
I'm going to reveal something about myself.
Raisin Bran is on there. Thank you, Adam. We're not standing for Raisin Bran erasure.
Okay, it's adjacent.
Raisin Bran, but it is my number 2, baby.
Oh my god. I need to reveal something. When I was younger, I had to babysit my brothers. And I was maybe like 13 or 14. And with the money I made from babysitting, I bought almond milk and Honey Bunches of Oats. And I was 13 years old with a mohawk buying adult branded cereals. So
this was the only cereal I ate as a child, as well as grape nuts. And I do need to lay down the foundation. I was a very, very mature child. The games that I played as a child, I played this game called Factory. You know what I did? I took a box and I put it on my bed and I slid it down the row.
I like it. I like that for you. That's great.
And Matt, please refrain from using such foul language.
Please, dude. We know you have opinions.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Because I'm going to win the crowd.
Adam.
Yes.
Adam, let's see what you got.
The Nez keeps saying y'all crazy of peanut butter Captain Crunch.
Well,
those are all amazing.
That's clearly
those are
okay, but here's what I'm going to do. Fellow peers, audience, I'm going to win the audience back with my have it for dinner. It's a favorite, okay? It's an A+ cereal that I don't think anyone here could argue with, and that's Cinnamon Toast Crunch. If you haven't had it, it's like oh my god, put it up there. Go ahead, put it up there. I see your face.
I don't agree with this at all.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch, man.
I think the taste is good, but I hate the tiny little grains.
Oh, but
I hate the shrimp tails.
Yeah, the tiny shrimp
all right. The memeability is not what we're debating here, okay?
You don't know that. I could change this in a second.
I don't care about Shrimp Gate 2021. I've never had a shrimp tail in mind. I like it. And you know what? I put it up there, and it's not my most controversial take. That comes next round.
Truly,
okay.
Adam, here's the thing. After the Shrimp Gate, I wanted Cinnamon Toast Crunch more.
You wanted more.
I wanted it more. I've been wanting it so bad lately.
Yeah,
oh my god.
Hope you brought a change of clothes because your eyes are about to piss tears.
No one who wasn't in the production meeting knows what that is. I love it.
Hey, I'll just say that I think it came out that the shrimp tails were fake. It was a fake story.
It was just a meme. Yeah.
So, okay, I love you. My partner just came in to let me know she's going for a walk.
Right.
My choice is, it's not going to be controversial. I don't think. Wait, hold on. I don't even see it on here.
Oh.
Okay, Golden Grahams aren't on here. Golden Grahams was going to be my go-to.
That one's amazing.
I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Okay, well, with my choice, then I'm going to take Apple Jacks and go ahead and put it up there and have it for dinner.
That's good. That's a good one.
I'll
eat Apple Jacks dry. So.
They're a great dry cereal.
Yes, they are.
Great dry cereal. That's something we don't talk about enough as a society. Is that dry cereals? It's too good for the list. It's like the state flags level good. Guys, I can't begin to tell you how good that state flags list is. There's just a little hint of it right there, but that's it. That's all you get. I mean, I don't want to speak for the Nest, but state flags would have been amazing. Grace is probably pissed off about Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I can actually speak to, I should have done it in honor of her. Never mind. We'll get to it. All right. We don't have time for this. We got to get moving. We got to watch the cereals.
Yeah, opinions.
Hey, Adam, do you want to give me another 15-minute breakdown of a movie you've never seen? We don't have time for this. How dare you?
Because I had a lot of fun doing it.
Okay. Should we just go in order, or is there something people want to talk about? It's a free-for-all.
Oh, by the way, make sure you're donating to the Nest Theater, which is scrolling down underneath all of our heads. Virtual tip jar, all of it goes to keeping the Nest open, and they're going to be having new shows in person and online. So go ahead and donate what you can. Throw that stimmy money in there.
Heck yeah.
Ooh. Hey, and I don't want to speak for the Nest again, but maybe if we get a high enough donation count, we could do the flags list.
Ooh.
If we want to make this, what the hell was that?
I have no idea what's going on right now.
Somebody said I'm British. How is everyone?
I am
British. Cool. Yeah.
We're doing great, bud. We're doing great. All right.
Sir.
All right.
Wait, did someone just say Cheerio? Oh, that's weird. Okay. Speaking of Cheerio, hold on.
Shepard is our mascot now.
Cheerio.
How about Cheerio?
Okay, I've got the hottest take, guys. All right, regular Cheerios, not Honey Nut Cheerios, not Green Box Cheerios, not any of the other kinds of Cheerios. Cheerios is my go-to cereal. I know it sucks. I know it tastes bad to everyone else on this planet but me. I love it. It's a must-have.
I think it's a must-have. You can put anything in it. Bananas, blueberries.
It's a must-have?
Yes, I love it.
Cheerios? Regular Cheerios is a must-have.
I do have a theory about Cheerios and why they're good, and I think it's that we like milk. When we put it on there, I think we just like milk. And maybe we're a little bit vitamin deficient, and so we just taste the milk with some extra vitamins that are in the cereal. And that's what we like.
I'm really surprised I'm not getting more up here.
I think it's a good vehicle for fruits and granola. So
yeah, heck yeah, man! Banana, strawberries, whatever you want.
Plus dry is great.
Oh, this is crazy.
I can't believe this. I cannot believe this.
Now, I know there are tastier, sugary cereals out there. But this one's a go-to. It's classic. It hasn't changed in 75 years.
I guess if I want my cholesterol lowered, I'll eat it. Okay. Well, in that case, let's just get all the old people cereals out of the way.
Okay.
Katie.
Great, yeah.
Raisin Bran. Where do you want to put this as the only person that I've ever heard say?
Must have.
No, dude, it sucks.
I hate raisins, but I love Raisin Bran.
What? What doesn't even make sense?
Disagree. Who wants some raisins with milk? No one.
No one.
I'm gonna say that I'd rather have oatmeal.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like it, man.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I mean,
Katie.
let textured beautifully.
Texturally
exactly
beautiful.
What those flakes are like. It's such a good flake. And it's sweet, but it's not too sweet. We're not on a frosted flake shock your system. It's good.
Okay. Well, I think we need to get the ones everyone's talking about out the way, which is I'm pretty sure like what is it? I'm gonna wait for Al to scroll down.
You can put it into oatmeal. It's fine.
Oh,
I'm just gonna say, if I have to eat a dried dead thing, I would rather eat oats than a dead raisin. Okay, or a dead grape, I should say.
But the flakes
That's all I
make
gotta
the
say.
good.
I think all Captain Crunch can go into good backup because my mouth will be scratched up.
Wait, why
So
is
I
that good?
Hold on. I don't think all Captain Crunches are created equally.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm gonna fight for this. I would say regular Captain Crunch is a good backup.
Yeah. Okay.
I would say peanut butter crunch is a must-have.
I haven't had that one, but it sounds awesome.
Okay.
Peanut butter Captain Crunch is so good.
Sounds really good.
We can argue about these once I've placed them, but I would also say that Crunch Berries, it's a must-have. I'm sorry. Let's see what everybody says.
No.
Not to rustle your feathers, but Reese Puffs is better than Captain Crunch chocolate and
hold on. We'll get to Reese Puffs.
Yeah,
we'll get to Reese Puffs.
I can have Reese's Puffs for dinner, no doubt.
Reese Puffs I'd eat it for dinner. 100%.
Is it good for me? No.
Great dry cereal.
Well, we haven't gotten there yet, Nest Theater Bot. Hold on a second.
I think that's also true. Cocoa Pebbles can go up there because you get the chocolate milk at the end.
Cocoa Pebbles and I'd eat it for dinner?
Cocoa Krispies?
Maybe Cocoa Krispies.
Or Cocoa Krispies.
Cocoa Krispies because they're crispier and they can go for dinner.
Okay. Now, hold on. Now we have an interesting thing that we got to decide. Because we just saw... Ness, go ahead and throw your message back up there. You just said it's the only cereal that ends in chocolate milk. Well, I got news for you. We got Cocoa Pebbles, Cocoa Crisps, and Cocoa Puffs.
Oh,
now we have to decide. Those are all three great cereals, but if I had to choose one of them, it's going to be Cocoa Puffs.
Oh,
okay.
No.
I think Krispies. Cocoa Krispies.
Way better texture.
Yes.
All the way. Way better texture. Way better flavor.
Now you're wrong. You should feel bad about this one. This is a real long
smell. And let's talk about this about Cocoa Puffs. They do look like dog food. And I have been confused.
To be fair, a lot of these look a little like dog food.
A little, but Cocoa Puffs is a lot.
I'm pretty sure Eric said, Eric Miles said that.
I don't trust firm mascots.
He called all of them.
So I will put Cocoa Crisp. Is this eat it for dinner or must have? I need a final.
Must have, probably.
Must have.
I will say this
Cocoa
again.
Pebbles?
Eric Myers did say that cereal is just Purina for children, and I agree.
That's true.
100%. 100%. Wait, somebody said, where's Frankenberries? I don't see Frankenberries on here, but we do have another chocolate cereal that I was going to hold out because I don't think it's as good as the other ones, is Count Chocula. Look at that delicious bowl of Cocoa Krispies right there.
I remember trying Count Chocula.
From the milk.
I remember trying Count Chocula when I was a kid and being like, oh yeah, this will probably be like really cool because it's got a vampire on it. And it wasn't very cool. I didn't like it. You know what? In general, don't like the marshmallow taste, like the Lucky Charms. Not a big fan of that texture on my teethies.
Me neither. I'd skip breakfast when it came to Lucky Charms, and that's just the hill I'll die on.
I agree. I feel like it's a fake healthy cereal. Whatever the actual cereal.
It's not even fake. It's all marshmallow.
It's not all marshmallow. If it was all marshmallow, that's one thing.
Okay.
If it's the cardboard styrofoam cereal pieces that go with it, I'm out.
Okay.
I'm out.
But here's the thing: you want to be severely anemic? You want to be severely anemic? No, you don't. You gotta eat some cardboard in your life with
Yeah.
your marshmallows.
Yeah. I
Okay.
know. Yeah.
You gotta
Okay.
do it.
Thanks, Katie.
I'd rather have oatmeal.
You're right.
That's all I'm saying. I'd rather have oatmeal.
Yeah. Quick note for anyone watching that has noticed. There's a second Raisin Bran here, Katie. Would you like to give a second crack at it for us? Or?
Okay.
Oh my God! There's 2 Raisin Brans.
2 Raisin
I
Bran.
can't quite see on this raisin. Is one a Raisin Bran crunch? Or is it just straight up 2 Raisin Brans?
I believe both of those just say 2 scoops Raisin Bran.
2 scoops Raisin Bran.
Raisins. Okay.
Extra raisins.
Because I would range
Well,
crunch. I'll say crunch is down. So let's just say that one of these is a Raisin Bran crunch, and it's down for me.
Okay, how about this? In honor of Katie's favorite cereal that she didn't decide to put in the top category at the beginning of the show, we will say that Raisin Bran is a good backup, and Raisin Bran Crunch is I'm having oatmeal.
Sure.
It's a good backup.
There we go.
It'll keep you from being backed up, looking out for everyone's digestion.
We
Oh
have
my
so
God.
many left.
I want to tear
We
down.
have so many left.
Yeah, no Golden Grahams is insane to me. The fact that there's no Golden Grahams
Also-
is a shame because Golden Grahams is the best.
There's no Oreos as well. Oreos were really good as a kid.
I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but I think Honey Smacks is a good backup. Frog
Honey
is pretty
Smacks.
cool.
Honey
Ooh.
Smacks is
Frog's
actually
cool.
good.
I haven't had it in such
And
a
it's
long
good.
I had
Honey Smacks is-
because it was the one that would get left over in a variety pack all the
Big
time. So I was like, oh, so hungry. Let me try this Honey Smacks. It's good. But I'm
I
not,
love Honey
just
Smacks.
not buying it.
There needs to be half of these cereals, if they were in a different type of tier, it would be that they're all going to scratch your mouth up really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honeycomb is pretty much, I'm going to skip breakfast at that point.
Yeah,
that's fair.
pretty
That's
lame
fair.
cereal.
Really? Honeycomb is some of my favorite cereal.
It tastes like dry lint with
Yeah.
honey.
Also, can I
If
say
it's your favorite, bump it up.
Trix is like Mars level for me. I really hate Trix. I hate that. I hate that.
Trix too.
It's like this
Trix
weird-
too. I hate that it became a yogurt.
Yeah, and can we talk about like what Trix?
Okay, then don't eat the yogurt. Hold on, we need to talk about this.
Fine, I'll eat the yogurt.
Well,
More
okay,
for me.
It's like Trix and Fruit Loops. Trix and Fruit Loops. Those 2 cereals together have this weird like almost, I don't know what the flavor is, but it doesn't taste good. It's like it's sugary, it's fruity, but it's almost like fake fruity. It's bad.
mean, based off the rabbit, it's going in. I'm having oatmeal because nobody wants a trickster for breakfast.
Oh,
There was a good point that Matt made quite a while ago about how Cookie Crisp was, as a child, you couldn't afford it. But it felt like in that same time period that Cookie Crisp was happening, all of these mascotted cereals were also in that category for me. Wasn't rich enough to attain it. Like it was a classist time.
was it a premium? Was it a premium cereal? I don't remember any of this.
I don't know if that's a thing. I
love
listen, we were food stamps poor. We were PB&J and ramen noodles for Thanksgiving poor, and I had Cookie Crisp as a kid.
That's a little. He's just stirring the pot.
That's
That
we
might
don't need
lies from the parents.
If anything, I think
I was definitely told that I couldn't have Cookie Crisp and I couldn't have some of the other mascotted cereals as well as Trix.
Just imagine.
My parents saying, "This is gross and you're not going to."
We're in a store. Like, Mom, can I have Cookie Crisp? No, it's way too expensive. We could never afford that.
I
think that's 100% what happened.
The healthy cereals are typically the ones that are more expensive because they try to preach that it's like made differently. I mean, it's made in the same facility, but they just want to keep the prices up. And
so where are we putting Cookie Crisp then? Because this is a good cereal, I think.
I mean, I'm probably going to say
I'm having oatmeal because my mom won't let me.
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't know. It scratches your mouth, and then I just feel like a sad person afterwards.
Big fan of Mustard in the chat said chocolate cereal was forbidden in their house.
Oh man!
So does that count as Cookie Crisp? Because Cookie Crisp is a chocolate chip cookie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big fan of mustard. I want to meet this person. I'm also a big fan of mustard. Side note. Yeah.
All right.
I've never had cookie crisp, so you guys put it wherever.
Listen, I think we're gonna run out of time soon.
Okay.
We got to get some of the classics up here real quick.
right.
We're going real long. All right, here we go. We're gonna go classics. Frosted mini wheats. I think I could eat that for dinner. That's my opinion on frosted mini wheats.
I'm skipping.
I'm
I'm
having
skipping
oatmeal.
breakfast.
It's a little too boring.
Skipping breakfast. Sorry.
I'm
Which
having
one for you
oatmeal.
guys?
I'm having oatmeal. Is fine.
Yeah, oatmeal's
Okay.
That's a happy medium.
Everyone's talking about.
These are
grape
really the
nuts.
same category when I think about
Fruit
it.
Loops sucks.
Rice
Cars,
checks.
Fruit Loops sucks.
I can eat those.
Rice checks. Having that for dinner.
We should give them a little pop up because Katie can actually consume them in real.
Okay, I'll say rice checks. I'll have them for dinner because I can make them puppy chow and then I'll eat them for dinner.
Good call.
Hey.
Yeah.
50,
There's
I
lots
gained
of
50
them.
pounds in quarantine.
Let's do it.
Anyway, Honey Nut Cheerios. I think better than regular Cheerios,
No.
Yes. Agree.
Yeah.
which means I'm having that for dinner, baby.
Unbelievable.
Perfect.
We don't have time to discuss it because everyone loves that cereal, but it's really overrated.
Somebody doesn't like to lower
you're-
their cholesterol.
You're overrated.
The regular Cheerios do that too, Bridget. Okay.
How dare you? Frosted Flakes.
Oh, good.
I like them.
It's good, but I'm
I
having
like them
oatmeal.
too.
Sometimes it can be sugary, but what do you
How
guys
about
think?
Must have. on
Okay.
those?
All right.
Okay, why don't let's happy medium it and good backup.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that works.
It's a great backup cereal. Maybe you don't have oatmeal in your house. Maybe maybe your parents didn't listen to NPR.
Yeah.
And there's no oatmeal in the house, and it's just cereal.
Because it's a good backup. Rice
hey.
Krispies, man.
Rice Krispies. Where are we going with Rice Krispies?
Yeah,
I could eat that for dinner, but that's just me. Maybe a must-have.
I agree.
Must-have.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm really a big fan of that cereal. That's one of those on this list that now I want to go out and buy. Like, because I was
Yeah.
like, oh, remember, and when you're like, it was so sellable to kids because of it fulfilled the message that it promised. It's gonna snap, it's gonna crackle, and it's gonna pop.
Yeah.
I basically only ate Rice Krispies with like a full cup's worth of sugar sprinkled on top of
Oh,
it.
really?
Oh, dude, it was awful. Adam is Jerry's home. What's the deal?
They snap, they crackle, they pop.
All right.
Krispies. Go ahead. We'll keep going.
No. Because I put rice checks in the top because I said you can make puppy chow out of it, and I think Rice Krispies have the same,
Treatability.
ability,
Yeah.
treatability.
But Rice Krispie treat cereal down here.
Hey, yeah, there is a Rice Krispie treat
I
cereal.
didn't know they made that. That makes sense.
We still have to
Special
deal
K,
with.
trash.
Oh,
You know why? Because they used diet culture to promote that stuff and ruined our childhoods.
Yes.
Trash.
Boom.
Special
Cars.
K, yes. Special
Yes,
K
here.
is what aspired to be cornflakes, but never could be cornflakes.
yeah, it's pretty lame.
I
Speaking
mean-
of cornflakes
Had
is
that-
a good backup.
They had the Special K diet, what was just eat this twice a day and nothing else. No.
No.
with
trash.
skim milk too. It was disgusting.
Thousands of lives were lost.
Hey, let's get this big boy out. This is like top of the food chain. Fruity Pebbles. Or Fruit Loops. Sorry, not Fruity Pebbles.
Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops.
I'm gonna say nay. Maybe skip breakfast, or I'm gonna have an oatmeal.
Almost my least favorite of all cereals.
I think it's pretty good.
I like Fruity Pebbles or Fruit Loops.
Why?
All right, good.
Explain
Then-
yourself.
gotta get
Maybe
to the little guys.
maybe I'm a sucker for a good mascot, and Toucan Sam just does it for
It's a
me.
bird. I don't trust
You
it,
know,
okay?
it's like Rance with a fresh haircut. It just does it for
It's
me.
just-
You know what I mean?
Hot for you, doesn't it?
I
Too
think that's
hot to handle.
is that Apple Cheerios? Because if it is, it should go in cars because Apple Jacks
Apple
already
signature.
did that. Okay,
It does. I will say Frosted Cheerios is on here, and that's a go-to cereal
I
for
do
me.
like a frosted cereal as like a good
But
back.
that's not on here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where should we go now? Let's go Kellogg's Corn Pops.
Man, I don't think I've had that. Oh, I have. It's not good. It's like
I-
boring, man.
it's okay. I'd much rather have
You
the
like
Honey
boiled cereals.
Smacks.
Al, you like corn cereal, don't you?
It's oatmeal.
Okay. I don't like corn pops. I never said.
Oh,
this was
you had it going all the way to the top there, and I was like, hold on. Sir.
I was just doing one of these anticipation. Where's it gonna go, bad boys?
Wow, we're all so Midwestern. Never had it is an empty category.
No, you know what? I've never had this Rice Krispie Treats cereal.
Yeah,
I don't think I had Rice Krispie Treat cereal either.
I didn't know it existed.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
We're good. I clicked the back button on my mouse.
Honestly, Rice Krispie Treats, you might as well I was going to say either never had it or skip breakfast. You're not missing anything.
As a person that went on tour with a band at one point in time, having Rice Krispie Treats for breakfast, not smart. Not
the best way to
okay, we got to get rid of these cocoa cereals real quick. Cocoa Puffs, where are we putting it?
I don't know.
Oatmeal.
Yeah.
And then I do Pebbles as good backup.
Yeah, I do think Pebbles is a good backup.
I can't believe you guys.
Is it just because Fred Flintstone's on the box?
No.
Yeah.
No, Fred's fine.
It's the shape.
Is Fred canceled? He's not canceled, right?
Why?
No, why would Fred Flintstone be?
I'm guessing. I don't know. Every person is canceled. Okay.
Wait. What? Bridget?
Well,
I said why? Because he's barefoot?
Well, yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Get this guy out of here.
He's not from maybe the 60s in the Stone Age. He's a very old person. He had very old values and ideals. I don't know. Shit.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Just don't go to the store. That's all I'm saying.
Golden Crisps. These are kind of similar to Honey Smacks, but with a bear mascot.
Honestly, inferior to Honey Smacks, but that's just me.
I haven't had them, so no opinion.
Katie?
I never had it.
Two never had it. I think we're gonna throw it in never had.
All right.
I've never had it before.
Because I was gonna put it in good backup. You said you were gonna skip it, so there we go. Here we go. Count Chocula. This will be, I think, representative of all monster cereals, Blueberries and Frankenberries. By the way, shout out to Max Frankenberry, a real person that I know, lovely gentleman. He was a good guy. Anyway, Count Chocula. We'll just say the MonsterVerse cereals.
Skipping breakfast.
It's marshmallows. It sucks.
I don't want a monster when I'm eating breakfast. I just woke up stream of monsters in my head.
I don't want to be scared when I wake up.
Cars.
Kix is delicious. It's just corn on the cob cereal. I'd say it's either good backup. Maybe I'm having oatmeal probably because I'd rather have cornflakes.
I would rather skip breakfast than have this.
Yeah, it doesn't sound appetizing.
I've been looking at the cover of that. I would never put that in my body.
It didn't even used to look like.
You're using a cob of
I didn't know it was
to
corn.
Advertise.
This is disrespectful to corn.
Yeah.
Doggy kibble. It is doggy kibble. All right. Katie, what were you going to say? I'm sorry.
No, I love corn, but if you're using a corn on the cob to advertise on something that's not a corn.
It's a savory cereal.
How about this? For breakfast, you sit down. There's no oatmeal in the house. There's no other things other than a bag of popcorn or a box of Kix cereal. Which one are you going for to eat breakfast?
Popcorn.
Oh.
But I love popcorn.
Yeah, probably popcorn.
I can't eat it too much.
All right, we've made the case.
All right,
cornflakes
are fine.
I'm good with cornflakes. I like that. All right, we'll put it in cars.
You already got frosted flakes at the top.
It's a trash, and it was also created for bad intentions, just as Special K was.
At least they're not putting corn on the cob on it. That makes it a little bit better, but I'm fine with leaving it.
That does.
Yeah, but it's a barnyard animal. All right, there you go. Hey. The official rank of cereals from you'd have it for dinner all the way to cars. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Brian, I don't think we can do flags. We are way over our time limit. If you donate a lot of money, if we get lots of donations, maybe Terror and Rants will let us do flags real quick. But we need some serious donations, but we're going to do flags next time.
Hell yeah.
$50,000 is the going rate for flags. I'm sorry.
$50,000. You heard it here first.
$50,000.
$50,000.
$50,000.
It just so happens I don't have that kind of money right now, unfortunately.
$50,000. Well, I think that's about gonna wrap us up as a panel and for our lists.
Mm-hmm.
We'll say bye to everybody, and then we'll let Rance and Tara take over. Everybody, give a big round of applause for Bridget. Thank you for stepping in last minute, Bridget. Give a big round of applause for Katie.
Yay.
And last but not least, Adam Byers. Hey, everybody, thanks so much for stopping by. I don't know if you had fun doing this, but I certainly did, talking about things that don't matter. We have another show coming up later in April. So if you have an idea for a show, go ahead and feel free to let us know. The Nest Discord is always available for people to stop by and hang out. Make sure to donate to the Nest. If it wasn't for Tara and Rance, none of us would know each other. And I think that alone deserves a donation to keep us going. Thank you so much for stopping by. We'll be back in a couple weeks with more lists. But for now, I'm going to give this over to Tara and Rance. And I'm going to say, tear you later.
Yay.
Tear you later.
Al. Thanks, everybody.
Tear you later.
Katie.
That was a ball. Thanks for watching, everybody. This was great. This was Tears for Peers. They're going to be back. They're going to be back later this month.
Yes.
I just forgot what day it is, but I believe it's a Wednesday, like 2 weeks from now. So mark that down.
Calendar right in front of me. Watch this. Boop, 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 boop. The 28th. April 28th.
April 28th. So April 28th at 7:30 p.m. You can catch Tears for Peers again. Additionally, we have all kinds of stuff. We have comedy sports shows. We have a show called Shaz and Jazz, which is two sisters talking about random internet things that have happened throughout the month and sharing them with you, the streamer. We have It's Not a Show, where Rance and I debate a debatable, which means an either or question that we have to debate with a guest. We go hard. We go hard in the paint on that show.
Yeah.
I think there's some other things too, like maybe a long form night coming up this month. So April has tons of virtual shows. Check it out at Nest Theater here on Twitch. If you're watching on Twitch, twitch.tv/The Nest Theater. If you haven't followed us yet, do it. Then you'll be alerted when we have shows. And I just want to give a little shout out to Brett Smith because he wanted his name said.
Bye, Brett Smith.
Yeah, you bet. Hey, bye. Hey, bye.
What's it hurt? Doesn't hurt nothing to say bye to Brett.
Doesn't hurt nothing. We love you. If you want to know more about the Nest Theater, go to nesttheater.com or nesttheater.com/classes. If you want to take a real live class with us in person in June, that just opened up, I believe, like this week. So feel free to sign up for that. And not only do we have these virtual shows in April, but we'll have some public performances hopefully here in June. So not far off.
So close.
Oh, stay safe, you ding-dongs. And we'll hopefully see you real soon here streaming very, very soon throughout the month.
Bye.
Bye. Yes.